Good evening, everybody. Welcome to tonight's stream. I am Vladimir Ledoux, and tonight we're going to be starting the third game in the Isu series playthrough, and that is going to be Memories of Celcita. Little explanation going into this, because anybody that wants to look up the game, if you're curious, I'm going to post a link. It's got a lot of spoilers to the series, so if you're not necessarily wanting a whole lot of spoilers, maybe stay away from the link. But if you are just wanting to dive into it, this kind of gives a little bit of the history on the games, as well as their order. Ziffney, welcome on in. How are you today? So, there was an original Isu 3. It is very different than any of the other games. So after Isu 1 and 2, the original creators left Falcom, and they created Quintet, which created Actraiser, Illusion of Gaia, and Terra Enigma. Amazing games. Absolutely amazing games. And the people that were left behind changed Isu 3, called Wanderers from Isu, and it kind of made it like the Zelda 2, like the 2D platformer kind of look to it that was in the second Zelda. Not good, but not bad. Yeah, well, welcome in. Glad to have you here. And it definitely sticks out. It's a very interesting... It was weird. I'll put it that way. They made an update of it for the PlayStation 2 back in 2006. But they finally decided to create a remake of 3, which is called Isu the Oath in Felghana. So now a little reason as to why we are not playing that game yet. And that is because we're playing, so based on timeline and what is now considered official canon, they recently created a game for the Vita called III Memories of Celceta. Let me get over and explain what this is, because it gets confusing. So at the beginning of Isu 2, Adol is tasked with finding a Celcita flower in the underground mine to cure Lilia of an affliction, which we did that in the last playthrough. Adol now finds himself in the lands of its origin in this, the latest Isu title for PlayStation Vita. It's now on PC. Exclamation point YS will also get you that. So the remake, this is a remake of 4. Celcita is now the official canon entry, so it takes, let me see how they explain it here. Where is it? So it's released in the US. Yes. It all takes place like right after 2. And so that's like, even though it replaces 4, in the timeline, it takes right after 2. So it's kind of filler in between what is now considered Isu 4, which is the Oath in Felghana. It's so fucking confusing. Welcome in, Loka. Just know, like, I'm going off of the official timeline. So what that is Isu Origins, which I've streamed a long time ago. Isu 1 and 2, which we just finished. And then bridging the gap between 3 and 4 is the remake of 4. Confusing. But bridging the gap is Isu Memories of Celcita. So that's what we're going to be playing now. After this, we'll go to the Oath of Felghana, then Isu 5, Isu 6, the Ark of Napishtim, and then Isu 7 and 8. Are you with me? This one is about 20 hours to complete. So this one is considerably longer than the other 2 games that we've played, which is really weird. And another weird thing about this is, since this game is actually more modern and takes place, it builds off of Isu 7 using their modern combat and their modern graphics engine, because this game's only a couple of years old. It's longer, it looks prettier. We're going to play that, and then we're going to go right back to like the 16-bit graphics. So it's going to be a little weird. It's an odd one that was thrown in that they just recently remade, so it's updated, but it's based off of old games. I hope you're all as confused as I am. just know that for official canon, it follows 1 and 2. You already like the pink-haired girl. So yeah, this one is updated, but it is chronologically, it makes sense. Explanation as to how it's replacing certain games, that makes no sense. Is she holding up a straight-up lamppost? I do not know. Well, I've never played this game, so I'm going into this blind. We are all going to be starting off on this blind together. It'll be fun. All right, so let's boot it up. Play. Yes. Save and launch. Where'd it go? There it is. There we go. All right. See, look at even better lampposts are awesome. Forget how many dice do you need to roll when you're being the DM. It entirely is based on, yeah, you roll all of them. Ooh, Sir Captain Raven's got the new bit emote the bit badge. I was hoping somebody would have that. That's a topaz. I made that. Which I announced yesterday. I'm making them and I'm slowly going to be putting them in place. Right now that is the only one that is in place. But yeah, you roll all of the dice. It really just depends on your situation. What is it that you're doing? I forget that I need to roll the taxes all the time, like 12 times in a row. Ah, gotcha. Alright, normal. Taxes or attacks? Adelcriston, an adventurer of great renown whose exploits are widely discussed and hotly debated to this day. His enterprises are recorded in over 100 volumes of personal travelogue, which paint a vivid picture of the world and set the imaginations of those who read them ablaze. Indeed, a significant number of historians continue to believe that the Age of Discovery came about as a result of Adel's travelogues and the thirst for adventure their contents spur. However, readers have often found themselves wondering at what point Adelcriston, born in a poor village high in the mountains, began referring to himself as adventurer. Historians and scholars have proposed countless theories to address this, yet in truth, the answer is recorded clearly in one particular volume of Adel's travelogues. The adventure I'm about to recount took place 2 years after Adel left his homeland. 18 years of age, his curiosity at its peak, where would his thirst for the unknown guide him next, and what wonders awaited him there? Let us look back on the events which occurred in the great forest of Celcita and share in Adel's passion for adventure and discovery. It is going to be so jarring to go from this game back to like 16-bit graphics. That's going to be weird. So do keep in mind, this was originally a Vita exclusive that up until I believe a year ago, it was just for Vita, and now they finally, Xseed was able to bring it to PC, I believe PS4 as well. You know, having a map be an essential part of the game is a great way to introduce a map. Why is he walking so stiff? Stand up, man. Is that slouching? A couple of miners are talking nearby. Kitty! Hey, you heard the latest news? Seems they found another gold vein. Yeah, I heard the head miner went to check it out a while ago. The way I hear it, there are veins all the way into the Great Forest. Ha! This gold rush business never gets... This gold rush business really never lets up, does it? It's kind of funny because especially in the first two games, they just add these landmarks and act like they were always there from the start, and they definitely weren't. Save the world from demons, and he forgot. Still, are they seriously planning to start messing around in the forest? Don't even joke about that. Going near that place isn't worth all the money in the world. Can't spend it if you're dead, after all. I don't even know what the fuck they're talking about. Can't believe it's been 5 years since Celcita came under Roman control, and the city has never been more active. That's the point, lad. Again, aren't they on a floating island with zero trade? No, so that fell. Oh my god. Hold on, guys. My son needs me. Oh my god, he scared the shit out of me. I didn't even hear him come down. It fell down at the end of 2. All magic was dissipated, so this is supposed to take place, I believe, just after 2. It's like the way I understood it, Captain Ray, at the very end was it supposedly like landed back where, because it once was on the ground, and all the magic separated ice and raised it into the air, and supposedly the way they made it sound was that it landed back where it was supposed to be. A happy accident. The Romans don't give a damn about us. Until they struck gold, they couldn't be even bothered servicing the roads around here. How many years was it in the sky? A long time, from my understanding. Well, I hear there's going to be a new governor general soon, for what it's worth. Who cares? Nothing's going to change. They just come over here, put all their effort into lining their own pockets, and then as the money runs dry, the cycle starts over. No one said, fuck it, I'm living there. I suppose you're right. But wait, hang on. She has cool hair. I'm assuming that's a chick. Looks like a Roman officer, and a pretty hot one. Yeah, it's a girl. I wish they'd at least end the war with this Altago so I could do business in peace already. Couldn't agree more there. Feels like they're just dragging their feet at this point. Oh, there's something in my eye. Watch it, you idiot. Look where you're going. Son of a bitch. Adel was completely exhausted. He couldn't even muster the energy to stand up. That all you got? Kids these days, I tell you, no backbone at all. Well, it's not R-O-M-A-N, it's R-O-M-U-N. It's the same guy. It takes place right after the second one. Phoenix Hero, welcome on in. How you doing, buddy? How is Terraria? Where am I? Who am I? Uh-oh. It's all science now. Oh my god, there's something in my eye. It will not get out. Maybe this will explain what's going on here. No idea who she is. Let me know what you think, Phoenix. I've heard a few good things. It is not your typical RPG. I've heard a buddy of mine had a very interesting experience in that. It is not your traditional RPG at all. What the fuck is that thing? There was your guys' red-haired chick with the lamppost. So yeah, that is ice, so it's back down on the ground. So that means this is right after we set it back down. So for somehow you lost your memory from everything being good to now. Goodness, life is full of surprises. To think that someone would wind up collapsed in a heap in the middle of a bustling city like this? I don't remember anything. Well, aren't you an interesting young man? I'm sorry, though. I can't look after you because you said you've lost your memories. Or after you just because you say you lost your memories. You'll have to deal with that on your own. But I should at least be able to give you somewhere to rest your weary bones for a spell. So take it easy. That was a nasty spill, and I'd hate to see it happen again.
Adol? Is that you, Adol?
Donde?
There you are. I finally found you.
Oh, you're only going to say those words? You're not going to say the rest? It's me, your old pal Durin.
I thought I told you to let me know if you managed to make it back alive.
Why would you say that whole sentence, but you won't say that it's you, Dirt?
Uh-oh.
Oh boy, that's not really funny. It's you, Adol. Adol Kristen. But never mind that. I can't believe you came back alive from the great forest of Celcita, of all places. They say when you set foot in there, you lose all sense of direction and never come out again. Supposedly lots of gold in those woods, but Espani and Rome both keep their distance, so there's no map to be found. I tried to stop you, man. And once you stepped out of that gate, I thought you were a goner for sure, like all the others. But here you are, proving me wrong. You're my favorite source of money. I mean, my dearest friend.
All right.
Now straight to business. No offense intended if I cut to the chase, but I am an information dealer after all. I want all the intel you've got about the forest, and don't you dare skimp on the details. Try winging it? I mean, I don't remember shit, so how would... You serious? Alright, that's what I like to hear. First and foremost, then, are there any villages in there? Just knowing that would be a huge deal for future expeditions. Voice actor probably butchered the name too many times. Adol couldn't continue the charade. He wound up telling Durin the truth. Aww. You gotta be kidding me. So you don't even remember who I am, or who you are, for that matter?
Oh boy.
Negative, sir. What the hell happened to you in there? Actually, forget I asked. In fact, forget we ever had this conversation at all. My instincts are telling me you got yourself into some big trouble in that forest, and I want no part of it. Sorry, man. Don't take it personally. I just know a bad deal when I hear one. For a dude that claims you're my dearest friend, you're an asshole. Hey, what's wrong? We've got a problem. The mine. There are monsters in the mine. What? Oh, those customers. What? Guy with constant memory loss sounds like a great source of money for new information. Too late. He has a portrait, yes. Some monsters just showed up in that newly dug tunnel. It does lead to some old ruin. No surprise there'd be monsters in a place like that. Either way, times like these are what we have the Roman army for, right? Oh, yeah. Leo. Where's Commander Leo? He's not here right now. It seems he's out doing some sort of military training exercise. Even worse, the soldiers are still here, just panicking. They have no idea what to do. Seriously? Man, they really are useless. Finally get a chance to do something useful for once, and they just freak out. Are there any miners who didn't get out in time? I don't know. It was every man for himself in there, so nobody really paid much attention. Can't blame them for that, I guess. Anyway, we can't just sit around. Let's get to the mine. Right. Yeah, every man for himself. That sounds just like the army. Isn't that whole leave no man behind shit? Sounds like there's a whole lot of trouble down in the mold mine. Adol, I'm going to take a look. See ya. Oh no, what do? I don't know how to lead. Yeah. They don't train you to be leaders. They train you to follow. Alright, talk with A. Yes. additional options. In addition to the original configuration options, further customizability has been added specifically for the PC version of III Memories of Celcita. Open the camp menu and select System, then Options, and check under Additional Options to see a full list of new settings added for the PC version. Where's the settings? System. Options. Additional options. Oh. Looky. I think everything's on that's supposed to be on, so yeah. Save. Yeah, Xseed, that was one thing I heard with this. Xseed really put some love into porting this game. They did a good job. Monster in the Mines, are you going to take a look as well? Make sure you don't relax your muscles then. Keep them fired up like a pickard on the spit. Normally the inn would be getting quite lively about this time of day because of all the miners returning from work. I sure hope they're all okay. Things like this have been known to happen on occasion during mining excavations. I just hope no one gets injured. Like, I understand why they're rare. Porting is not as easy as a lot of people think it is. Like, there's so much research that goes into porting because, like, you have to look at. I mean, like, you take a Japanese game like this, for example. A lot of innuendos and stuff that don't necessarily translate to the Western world. They have to figure out, like, okay, so you have this kind of joke that's really only central to Japan, but you want to make something broader, so then you have to find some way to find a similar joke that goes along with there that makes sense to the Western world, and you put that in. And then not only that, like, obviously all the translation, but then changing the text files into the windows can sometimes just be a fucking nightmare too. Like, localization is not easy at all. Worst port job is Watch Dogs, where they remove features that were added. Well, I mean, true. Sorry, you're right. Port is not equal to, I went a little crazy there. I went off rails. Port would be, yeah, you're right. Console to PC. It's late. Give me a break. Once you pointed it out, I was like, yep, I went off in the wrong direction. Sometimes localization can make a game better. Yes, I agree with that. Okay. Can I jump? No, but I can dash. I want to see if there's... I'm just going to start exploring now. It said, like, I could search if there's an exclamation point that pops up. Can't go in there. Can't go in there. FF6 and RE4. Yes, I agree. I agree. Oh, that animation. Whew. That's rough. Alright, click the camp menu in lower right icon. Open the camp menu, select the system, select save. I already know how to save. I did this already. See, item system. So they apparently have not gotten rid of the save at any time you want whole setup. So that's a little weird. It's gonna drive me crazy that that's still in here, but whatever. Hey, when's Commander Leo coming back? It'll be too late if he comes back after more people get hurt. Somebody needs to tell him to hurry up. I don't know where I'm supposed to go.
Don't let him hit you.
Say me what?
Don't let him hit. Focus on offense. Don't let him hit you.
Okay. Wonder how the combat will be in this one. So this one, it's actually more like ISO 7. Using their combat with that, it's actually like... in ISO 7 you got actual, like, kind of an area that you fought, and then it was all real time. Like, you could switch between characters, or you could fight with one character. I like this combat. This combat's gonna be a lot of fun. What basically everyone thinks of Kefka is because of the American localization of FF6. To this day, I still say there's been never a villain as evil as Kefka. He's amazing and by far my favorite villain out of anything. He's Awesome. What Consider My Skin is one of my favorite games when they port over every game. But then just stop at the last game of that. Yeah, that's frustrating. What is taking so long? Hurry it up. Get the injured out of there. See, the Joker, though, I would not say the Joker is nearly as evil as Kafka. Kafka is just evil. The Joker, I wouldn't put him at that level. I mean, Kafka's just straight fucking evil. Yes, ma'am. They do have the chaos thing to them, but I feel like Kafka's more... I feel he's... To me, the way I always interpreted him was like he has a very boisterous way about him, but I believe he's 100% in control of everything he does, and everything is tactfully laid out. As chaotic as it may seem, I feel he has thought every step of the way through of what he is doing. The safety of the miners is our highest priority. Make certain all of them are accounted for. Understood. Kafka seems to know what he is doing is wrong, even for evil. Yeah, and he doesn't give a shit. Huh? Who's that now? That's Governor General Griselda. She just got here recently. Seems Commander Leo is away on business today, so she was assigned here in his place. He poisons Doma's castle's water source, and he even admits he knows it's wrong. Yeah, and he laughs the whole time doing it. Like, he fucking relishes on the fact that he's doing something that he adamantly says, like, this is wrong. I'm a little disappointed, to be honest. I came all this way to the mine so I could see this Roman screw-up not do their job. Guess you can't win them all. Are you the last? No, the head miner and a few others got trapped in the room the monsters came out of. Please help them. Counting the head miner, how many are left? 3, I think. Understood. You may rest now. We will see to it that the others are rescued. You two. There are miners trapped inside who need our help. Make the necessary preparations and head in immediately. But we haven't received any orders from the commander yet. This is an emergency, and I am in charge. Prioritize the safe rescue of the miners above all else. There is no need to eliminate the monsters inside. Hey, Sancho? Who's higher rank, the commander or the governor general? The governor general, of course, idiot. There's no time to waste. Move it. Yes, ma'am. What is going on? Governor General sure seems a hell of a lot more dependable than Commander Leo. What is going on with the screen? Shame you can't say the same about those soldiers, but let's wait and see, I guess. Maybe she can whip them into shape. A strange orb of light suddenly began shining nearby, yet no one else seemed to see it but Adel. Unique actions. As you progress, you will find certain locations and objects upon which targeted circles appear. Switch to the appropriate character, touch the circle or press Y to activate that character's unique action, and an event will occur. If the circle is red, use a different character. Touching the light, Adel can regain lost memories by touching orbs of light. Oh, go touch the light. I start to remember shit. Her voice broke the screen. He began to feel a light headache and hear voices echoing inside his head.
I couldn't believe my ears when I heard that you repelled one of Sis's knives with just your sword. She never misses.
I honor the skill and courage you have displayed by crossing the territory of the beasts.
Yeah, he might not look like much, but his skill with the sword is really something. You'll have to fight me one-on-one sometime.
So I remembered words, but I don't remember anything else. But somehow remembering words has increased my HP by 10. That's how you tell they're nearby. Sir Captain Raven, have you played this one? Sword. Was I a swordsman? Adel felt an uncontrollable urge to get involved. It was simply too much to bear. He had to try to help resolve the situation. Of course he did. Open the cat menus, select the memories icon. Memories you have regained can be rewatched as many times as desired. That's nice. I bet there's some clues in some of them eventually. I'm going to get used to just saving. There's no time to waste. Arrange for additional personnel here at once. I'm just gonna go in. Fuck it, right? We have a map finally, which is amazing and something I bitched about all the time in the first 2 games of like, I need a map. Several boulders are blocking the way. It seems the commotion caused a cave-in. You got like 5 major story arcs in. It's been a while. Thanks. Oh, that's what's going on here. Okay, I can change my... with the stick. Up. Oh, Lord Bear is here. Welcome in, Bear Knight. How are you doing, buddy?
Hold on.
Well, hold up now. I appreciate it, Captain Raymond. I have not played this one. I step away from you for just a few minutes, and you find you wandering in here alone. Where do you think you're going? I heard a strange voice. You sure you weren't just hearing things? You obviously suffered a blow to the head if you wound up with amnesia. Adol explained to Durin what happened at the mine entrance. I think I get it now. You're one of those people, aren't you? Nothing I hate more in this whole wide world than you naive, meddlesome little do-gooders. You just have to try and solve everyone else's problems, and you drag others down with you while you're doing it. Well, I know better than to try and talk you out of these kinds of crazy stunts, but if you must go, at least take this. We got a sword. Your bear did not scare me this time. I turned it down. Alright. Also, remembering things boosts Adol's stats kind of makes sense. I guess it does. I guess so. I don't want your corpse on my conscience. I can't believe you were seriously thinking of wandering in here barehanded. Come to think of it, if you've lost all your memories, does that mean you've forgotten how to fight too? I think I can manage. Fine. I'll come part of the way with you. Only part of the way, though. You got it? Now who's being naive? Shut it, you. Let's just get this over with. Durin joined the party. Yes. Equip weapon short sword. I love that it puts his sword. I'm now carrying that sword. I love it when games do that. Like, that's one of the things I love with like Diablo and stuff. I like seeing my loot show up on my character. This is a pretty old-looking monument. And you activated it. What? What did you just do? Oh, they touched it. Yeah, I guess that is all you did. Looks like it's been buried here for a long time. Oh well, let's just focus on getting out of here. No time to be worrying about old statues. Monuments retrying. Touching a stone restores all HP and cure status effects. Upon game over, you can retry from the last monument you touched or the last town or camp you visited. Okay, so I like this because it does kind of give you a save point that isn't actually going in and saving. You're gonna like die in 10 days after touching it. Oh, I'm so ready to fight in this game. The combat in this is a lot of fun because this is based off of the ISIS 7 and I played a lot of that. Never beat it, but I played a lot of it. Yeah, these are monsters, alright. What are they doing this close to the entrance? How does it feel to hold a sword again, Adol? Feels pretty natural. Well, that's good to hear. Okay, try taking these monsters on by yourself to start with. They seem pretty weak, so they should make for a nice warm-up. A, right trigger to guard, B to evade, left bumpers, and right bumper to switch characters. Gotcha. It's so much better than the running into enemies. So much better. Looks like your body remembers how to use a sword, even if your brain doesn't. Awesome. You learned a skill in that fight, too. Make sure you equip it before we move on, though. You can only use skills when you've got them equipped. Fucking hiccups. Alright, what skills learned can be set? Okay. Hold your attack until your character flashes, then the next strike will be charged. Charge attacks gain SP. Hold left trigger and press A, B, X, Y to activate the skill assigned to that button. Rising Edge. Left trigger and B. Ada lost the skill Body Slam. Had a paralyzed chance. Alright. We got a bunch of iron. Is the iron gonna be worth 60,000 again, or whatever they gave me? These monsters aren't gonna be as easy to deal with as the last lot. My strike attacks aren't too effective against soft-bodied creatures like these, but your sword slash attacks should do the job nicely. On the other hand, those tough-looking ones over there might repel your sword, but my fists and kicks can smash them up good. In other words, we've both got enemies we're strong against, and enemies we're weak against. You focus on monsters weak to slash attacks, and I'll focus on ones weak to strike attacks. Got it? Yes, sir. Bring it. If an enemy is difficult to damage, try switching character. Clicking an enemy or pressing L3 allows you to view its name, level, and weakness.
Don't let him hit you! Focus on offense!
Excellent kill. You starting to get the hang of fighting again? Oh, and just in case you need it, I'll give you one of these. A honey potion. It's a healing item, always good to keep a few on hand. If your health's low and you think you're in trouble, use one while you still can forever. Or forever, hold your peace. Yes, the combat in this is awesome, Phoenix. It's a lot of fun. I feel like there was a section I missed before advancing here. Nothing back here. Okay, so that was a waste. I know now. I know now. Who leveled up? Adel did. Level 2. Do we get anything for leveling? I don't think I get anything for leveling in this. Just like basic stat upgrades, that's it. More honey potion.
Hey, Bonza, you okay? Sancho! I think my leg's broken!
Then why are you standing on it?
Stop whining, or the commander's gonna yell at us when he gets back. Go away! Shoo! Shoo!
This doesn't concern us. Let's go. Someone's come to help us. Help! I guess we can't just leave them. Out of all the monsters we've fought so far, these look like the toughest. Just think of this as a chance to review everything we've learned. Give them all you've got. The extra gauge increases when skill hits a foe. The more SP it costs, the more gauge will go up. When the extra gauge is at max, unleash a powerful extra skill with Y. Don't. Oh, I could have. Damn it. I used it. I thought I was gonna die.
Come on now.
I do have to say, I love that they put a very rotund man in as revealing of a armor as they put a lot of women in. Showing that fucking punch he's got right there. I like it. Come on, now we're just exaggerating. By the way, who are you two? I've always found it funny when games put women in just like these. It's like, that's not battle armor. I'm sorry. Oh, just a passing information dealer and his amnesiac do-gooder companion. You two might not be any kind of match for what's in here. You do well to head back. Sancho, let's do that. I don't think I can go on. My leg still hurts. I knew I wasn't cut out to be a soldier.
Oh boy.
Suppose we might as well leave for now. He's not going to be any use like this. Take care of yourselves, you two. Bye! Oh, he is so happy to get the fuck out of here. The Celcitan army is technically part of Rom's armed forces. Is it Rom's? But it's made up of more of locals than trained Romans. As you can see, morale isn't exactly high. That means it's our time to shine. Let's keep moving. More iron. We're swimming. Okay. Let's go check it all out. Why wouldn't I right now? Can't go through there. I'm just waiting for something to like eat me. Iron ingot.
Leave it to me.
Leave it to me.
Hell yes. Damn, that looks like it's locked. Let's see. He's right. Gate is definitely locked up tight. Nope, it's not budging. Don't think there's any other way to go deeper into the mine though. Let's look for the key. Yeah, sounds like a plan. It's got to be a key somewhere nearby. Could it be in the iron box that is locked up tight? Really? This too? Punch it. Still, this is much simpler lock than the one on the gate. No problem. Leave it to me. Punch it. Durin can pick open lock chest, allowing you to obtain the item inside.
My turn.
I was hoping for like a mini game, but okay. Looks like that did the trick. Right then, let's go to the gate, open it, see what's waiting for us behind it. Use the mine key. The gate is now unlocked. And more honey potions. Oh shit.
Leave it to me.
Leave it to me.
Oh, what did I do? No. Keep pressing the wrong button. Hey, here's one of these lovely things. And I'm also gonna do me a good thing here, and I'm gonna save. Have I learned? No, I've not learned. Does he has shell cracker. And it spins in midair, then descends, crushing enemies below. Alright. This place feels a lot different from the rest of the mine. It's like some kind of old ruin. Aldovas, the Awakening Armed Beast. Is this the monster that started all the trouble? Watch out, Adol. If you don't want to die, you better hurry up and remember how to fight. Following sequence will allow you to fight effectively. Obtain SP with charged attacks. Use skills to charge the extra gauge. Unleash an extra skill. Charge up. Damn it. I need to use a honey potion. An Adol. Oh, fuck me. Fuck me, come on. All right. That was fun. That was much more fun than the previous boss fights we've done. Whew, that was close. But man, I've got to say, you're pretty strong. You might have lost your memories, but I'm starting to see how you were able to make it out of that forest alive. No one's more surprised than I am. And yet you came wandering in here without a sword? Hopeless doesn't even begin to describe you. You two. I couldn't believe my eyes. You managed to take down that huge monster. I'm Wagner, the head miner. I'm just a passing philanthropist. Huh? You're a loopy one, but that just makes you all the more interesting. That's your reaction to somebody being a sarcastic asshole to you. Still, thank you so much for your help. As long as that monster was there, we had nowhere to go. At least none of you are too bad. At least none of you are too worse for wear. Thank goodness for small favors, I guess. Absolutely. I'm eternally grateful that no one was hurt. Although, there is something worth noting that occurred just in the next area. See, there's a strange statue there, and at one point, it started to glow. And that seemed to calm the monsters a bit. It might have just been my imagination, but I could swear it actually happened. Isn't Adol one though, right? What kind of ruin is this? Sometimes we end up unearthing remnants of old ruins when digging tunnels around here. Unfortunately, that means we also sometimes end up unearthing monsters like that thing. You look like you want to see it even more now, Adol. If you're that interested, you should go take a look for yourselves. We, on the other hand, should be leaving. I'm thinking everyone's quite worried about us by now. Sure thing. Take care of yourselves. Bye-bye now. So you're into these kinds of places, huh? Well, we're here anyways. We might as well take a quick look around. Alright, so there's nothing else in here. We go across. Hey, what's that? Is that one of the goddess statues? Is that the statue Wagner was talking about? Adel was suddenly stricken with a violent, intense headache. Adel. Truly sorry. This way. Certain you return this false sanctuary. I have. That made absolutely no sense. Hey, Adel, you okay? Was it that voice you heard outside again? You don't look so good. I think it's about time we head out of here ourselves. Suddenly, a light appeared before the two, concealing a small winged object within. A silver wing. We can jet right out of here.
Hold on.
Whoa, that sure wasn't there here before. Where the hell did it come from? Sure looks old. I wonder what it was used for. Do you think this ruin has anything to do with the voice you heard? Calm down. Sorry, I guess without your memories, there's no way you'd know. I know that when miners dig up ruins, monsters sometimes show up or other strange things start to happen. Seems like this is just another unsolved mining mystery for the history books. Well, I'm ready to go anytime. When you're done down here, let's head back to the surface. Alright, hold on. Is there anything in here? No. Items? Artifact. All? Key item. Warp between monuments of same color. Allows party to warp between monuments of the same color. Oh. Alright. That's interesting. Do I, like, activate it at the monument? Yep. Silver wing is shining brightly. It appears to be reacting to something. Ooh, boy, what now? Is it resonating with that stone monument? Let's take a closer look. The silver wing can now be used to warp between stone monuments. The silver wing allows you to warp between monuments of the same color and shape. Examine a monument to display the warp menu. Select one of them. Okay. That's the one we're at. To the depths? Wait, I feel like we're going deeper. That's where we were. Okay. What just happened? This is the entrance to the mine, isn't it? How did we get here? Did that monument warp us here? So many weird things have happened today, it's making my head hurt. Come on, let's just get back to town already. He's entirely taking that better than I feel he should. Like, I don't know if all of a sudden I teleport. I think I'd be freaking the fuck out. What's going on here? Here they come, here they come. Good job, we heard all about you from the head miner, kid. Thanks for helping my friends, big guy. Excellent work, gentlemen. So you are the red-haired youth noted in the report. My name is Griselda. I am the Governor General of Celcita. It is a pleasure to meet you. I'm Adel Kristen. Adel, you say? A fine name, fitting for one as brave yet approachable as yourself. I, too, would like to extend my deepest thanks for saving not only the miners, but some of our army's soldiers as well. There is more I wish to discuss with the two of you. But I prefer not make this commotion any greater. Would you mind accompanying me to my office? A Doom Gamer coming in with 19-month resub. Wow, buddy. Thank you so much. And Doom, can I just say congratulations, my friend. How are you doing? Still, this is quite the coincidence. I recently heard of a mysterious island called Hysteria in the east, long cloaked in violent, impenetrable winds. And I also heard that it was freed from its storm wall by a young red-haired man much like yourself. Phoenix, it'll come around. Now that you mentioned it, I heard something similar from a traveler in the bar myself a while back. But there's no way, right? Regardless, I would like to extend my deepest thanks for you for all you've done here, Adel. And there is one other issue I would also like to discuss with you. Are you familiar with the Great Forest of Celcita to the northwest of here? Yes, but I cannot remember why I'm familiar with it. Maybe not. Which one is it? A little of column A, a little of column B. Adel, just say you've never heard of it, or this is going to get really confusing real fast. It's said that those who set foot into the Great Forest immediately lose their bearings. Ferocious beasts prowl its expanses, and few have ever returned alive. As such, even our army has been hesitant to explore its depths, leaving it mostly an uncharted wilderness. However, we've recently received orders from Rome instructing us to find new gold deposits. We must make haste. I therefore have a formal request for you, Adel Kristen. Would you consider undertaking the task of mapping the Great Forest on our behalf? Mapping it? Live in a place where your interests have to be camping, hiking, horses, and 4x4ing in the mud, or you're doomed for a life of solitude. You just gotta get out of Clino. Head over towards Vancouver. I know it's expensive. Live on the outskirts of Vancouver. Again, it's an uncharted wilderness. Few set foot within and fewer return. Therefore, no map presently exists. You would begin a thorough expedition into the forest starting tomorrow, carefully mapping every melee? Yeah? This is very true, Phoenix. It's everywhere. There's no cheap places anymore. I cannot deny that it'll be a dangerous task indeed, but you will be rewarded most generously for your efforts. Tomorrow we'll be formally announcing the quest and presenting the first able to complete it with a large sum of gold. What kind of money are we talking about here? It will be awarded in installments based on percentage explored. In total, our budget is 30 million gold. Not bad at all. Numerous explorers and prospectors have already heard rumors of this and begun gathering here in Casnan. If you're interested, I would like to hear your answer as soon as possible, before sundown tomorrow preferably. However, the hour is late, so please rest for the night. There's a room at the inn. I am hopeful you will think it over. One bedroom place is yeah, it's I feel like that's kind of the Pacific Northwest. I mean, that which encompasses like the Vancouver area as well, which I know you're not in Vancouver, but you're close to, and everybody around those. Like, I live far. I'm about an hour out of Seattle, and it's expensive everywhere. It's all those tech jobs, man. That's what does it. So you're the warriors who defeated the monsters in the mines, are you? Allow me to thank you for your efforts as well. We're greatly indebted to you. Give me money. Did you think I did this for free? What's up? Hoping to join the army? I'm sure you can just tell by looking, but this is our guard room. There's nothing worth seeing here, so I wouldn't bother staying for very long. These are some of the worst fucking soldiers ever. It is cheaper there, but I mean, the cost of living it's all relative. Oh? You're the swordsman who took down that monster in the mine, aren't you? Damn straight, motherfucker. I thought so. How did I know, you ask? Because I'm a genius, of course.
I am the great Leo, commander of the Celcetan army and the finest swordsman around.
Celcetan
Don't
armor.
you start getting cocky just because you took down a little monster while I was away. If I'd been here, I would have defeated it in 1/10 of the time. With such skill, grace, you would have been left speechless.
Can I kick his ass already? He's a tool. That Commander Leo is probably the most infamous man in Casnan. I'm sure you can see why. Amazing how quickly you got involved with some of the strangest, most influential folks around. That laugh. Exhausted, Adel and Turin make their way towards the bar. Like, all I could just had this like boiling up a rage to want to punch him. I think this has been the longest day of my life. So, what are you gonna do about the Governor General's request? Dude, I'm not fucking accept it. Huh? Really? That's surprising.
Adel.
Say, Adel, I have a crazy idea. How about the two of us accept her offer together? As partners? Hey, I said it was a crazy idea. It does kind of feel like I've been dragged all over the place by you today, but I can't deny it's all been pretty exciting. I want the money. You want to get your memories back. And to get your memories back, you're going to need to go back into the Great Forest anyway, right? We make the map, sell it to the Romans, and I get some juicy info while we're at it. Everybody's happy. It's win-win. Sounds like a plan. Great. It's a deal. I would say, like, I don't feel like I'm being used because he can hold his own. If we can both benefit, we might as well stick together. Safer than going into those woods alone, that's for sure. Unless we both go crazy. Adel and Durin decided to accept the challenge of the mapping the Great Forest of Celcita. As it was late, however, they opted to rest up at the inn for their impending expedition. The next morning, they visited the Governor General to formally accept the mission, then immediately began preparing for the road ahead. I wonder if you could have actually turned it down. I don't think so. I mean, it's the main quest of the game. These games are pretty linear. I'm sure if you're ready to explore, but let me first give you a rundown of things that you can do in Castan. You might have been able to turn him down, maybe, and then not have somebody play with you. You can accept quests whenever you want by checking the quest board in the inn. And every time you complete a quest, you'll get a reward from the client. You see the board over there? That's Castan's quest board. Let's go have a closer look at it. He's kind of needed. Okay. To Milka Fabros. You there? Yes, you reading this notice. Do you have what it takes to help me make a super special drink? I know that is not dirty. I know this. But that's where my mind went. I can't help it. Dude, how do I can't accept. I gotta go talk to the dude? Okay. Did you check everything posted there? Hey, it looks like some of this from the bars put up a request. It's a super move. It's not any move. It's a super move. I just... My mind is like, do you have what it takes to help me make a special drink? It just sounds so wrong. I have such a dirty mind. I'm not sorry. Convenient, I guess. If you feel like accepting it, go talk to him. Might be good practice, though. This guy's a little odd. See? He read it the same way I did. Durin and I. Fucking same wavelength right there. Examine a quest board automatically adds it to the journal so you can undertake it. Oh, okay. NPCs who offer the quest display a quest above them. Gotcha. We should probably look at all the other ones. By the way, you have a journal, right? You can note your progress exploring the Great Forest. Quests you've accepted, monsters encountered, materials found. If you write those kinds of things down, it'll come in handy later on. It's always a good idea to take lots of notes. That's all I've got to say about quests. Next, I'll give you a quick tour around town, so let's head outside. I don't want to go outside yet. I wish to purchase 20 chunks of iron ore. I might have that for you. And a ferocious beast known as Langrets has been sighted in the plains by the Great Forest. Ask about Langrets. Oh, you hear about Langrets? This request actually came from the Governor General's office. It's too dangerous to leave that thing alone for too long, so we've been sent reward money in advance to give it to whoever defeats it. So let me know if you happen to be the one. The money's got your name on it. That look on your face tells me that you have something to say. Could you have seen my request on the board? That's right. So what is it you want us to do? Allow me to explain. Right now, I'm in the middle of refining my finest product. Naturally, I'm talking about the almighty Muscle Milkshake. It just sounds bad. After some thought, I have decided on the perfect ingredient. The essence of the wild, impossible to obtain from livestock raised surrounded by domestic comforts. That, gentlemen, is Fabros milk. Fabros milk? Indeed. The Fabros is a strong, wild beast which looks similar to a cow found on the plain just before the Great Forest. And I'd like you two to go and milk one for me. Milking a wild beast. That sounds like it's gonna be a tough one. So, is there some way to tell the males and the females apart? Seeing as we'll obviously have to milk a female. The easiest way to tell them apart is to look at the horns. Males have 3 horns while females only have 1. That easy, huh? Alright. There are also a few other things you should bear in mind. The first is that female Fabroses are exceptionally cautious beasts. As such, you won't find many of them on the plains, and if one of them sees a threat, it will run away immediately, so you're going to have to sneak up on it. I see. You're really pretty knowledgeable about those things, aren't you? That's because he went and he cut all the male's horns off except for one. This is a prank. He's gonna punk us. But of course, in my younger days, I would sometimes milk a Fabros and drink it on the spot. But I can't abandon the shop long enough to do that now. All I can do is put out a request asking someone else to do it for me. Right. I think that covers everything. You got all that, Adel? Next time we're out on the plains, let's look for a female Fabros. Actually, I have a fairly good idea where you can find one. There's a patch of field where the Fabros are known to graze. Here, let me show you. Mucho pointed to an area on the map of the Great Forest. A spot where female Fabroses are known to graze has now been marked. Well then, good luck to you. I am a man. He just came. Oh my god. Oh, this game. That just happened, everybody. That just happened. Welcome in, Brayden. How you doing today? So there are a few shops in Hasnan worth mentioning. That is Bailey's Curios. He sells all kinds of items from health potions to antidotes. And that is Thomas's Armory. As the name suggests, he's your man if you need any new weapons or armor. Shall we have a look over there then? Yes we should. Glad to hear, buddy. Nice place, isn't it? That guy over there is its namesake, Thomas. If you want to buy any weapons or armor, he's the man to talk to. Alright. I would like to buy... Next, I'll show you around the trading post. You can enter the trading post directly from outside, or you can go to the back way through the armory. Since we're here already, it's faster to just go down the stairs. All right, I want to talk to Thomas. Buy. What do you have? A long saber. It's 1,000 gold. Hey, look, it's a golden mace. It is not a lamppost. It's a golden mace. How's the game? It's good so far. This is the Goldsmith's trading post. There's a bunch of handy shops here. Like the smithy, where you can get your weapons and armor reinforced. Weapons and armor have a total of 8 statistics that can be reinforced using minerals, excluding ore. An example of emeralds can be used to raise poison stats. Okay. Weapon reinforcements: attack, deals more damage, absorb, okay, critical, SP, poison, paralysis, burning, freezing. Armor reinforcements: defense, recovery, evasion, speed, poison, paralysis, burning, freezing. This blacksmith can also refine ore into metals and gems if you bring him some to work with. You're going to need them too if you plan to do any reinforcing. First you look for some ore, then you refine it, then you use that refined ore to give weapons and armor a nice boost. Best to keep all that in mind. Okay. That man over there is Goldsmith, the shop's owner. If you give him a bunch of one material, he'll exchange them for an item of higher quality. And best of all, he doesn't charge anything, so it's definitely a service worth using. In other words, it's free, the best price of them all. In large enough quantities, certain materials, such as brittle bones, can be exchanged for higher quality materials. That's cool. That does it for shops here in Caston. Once you finish checking out the trading post, we can go back outside through the main entrance. Did you bring some materials? I can use them to reinforce your armor. It's going to cost you though. No. Who wanted the... So come to the trading post. You have the quest. Alright. Talk. I handle materials from all over the region here at the trading post. So if you find anything unusual in the Great Forest, just bring it to me. As long as you've gathered enough, I'll be happy to exchange them. Sell iron ore. Oh, you've come about the iron ore. I appreciate your interest, but you don't seem to have enough. Come back when you've brought what I need. Okay, exchange. We do. Oh, wait, we have clear liquid. We could turn that into filthy liquid, so we can turn that into one thing. Okay, that's it. What do you have? Buy, sell, buy. Shit, I cannot afford it all. I can't do anything. Finally, we've wrapped up my grand tour of Caston. What a pain. If you hadn't gone and lost your memories, I wouldn't have had to bother showing you it all again. Thanks, Darren, for his kindness. Oh, I'll be nice. Oh, it was nothing. Small potatoes compared to all the money I'll be making working with you. Well, that's pretty much Caston in a nutshell. So, time to start planning how we're going to tackle the Great Forest. Let's just go there. Just a thought. Pretty amazing view, right? That's the Great Forest of Celcita, spreading out from one horizon to the other like a vast sea of trees. Vass is right. I can't wait to start exploring it. I like this game. We'll see how long the enthusiasm lasts. Though apparently you've made it back alive from there once already. Anyway, take a look at the northwest. There's a big tree. Can't see too well today because of the fog, but when it's nice out, there's a huge tree that towers all of the others. I'd place it about right here on the map, roughly. The trees on the map, the drawing's just a little that way. Yeah, so this is originally was a Vita game, Braden. It was exclusive to the Vita up until about a year or so ago. Damn, you ready for bed already? It's 9:48, Phoenix. Also, word around the Governor General's office is that the mouth of a large river has been found along the forest coastline. If that's true, it'd mean a river cuts right through the middle of the forest. Right there. Which would put that about here-ish. These two bits of information are pretty much all we've got to go on the moment. Might as well check them both out. Up to you where we head first. Only things we can rely on at this point are our own two legs and a blank ass map. 11:48 here. We need to leave town through the north exit to get to the Great Forest. So as soon as you're ready, let's go. I'm not clicking the map and I put the screen. Quest board item armory. Oh, that's of the color coded. Okay. Map completion and rewards. As you explore the Great Forest, your map will begin to fill in. The amount of ground that's been charted is shown as a percentage. This percentage can be checked on the map itself, and a number of rewards are available to you based on this value. There are 10 reward tiers in total, which can be attained by reporting your progress to Griselda in her office. In addition to gold, some reward tiers also include valuable items. See if you can get 100% map completion.
Find an opening! Focus on offense!
Not that way. What's over here? Not that way either. Where did you take me, dude? Oh, damn it. I should not be yawning. This is General Governor's building. I don't need to go in there right now. What's in here? Quest. So you're Wallace? We saw your request on the board. That's me. So you've come to accept it then? Well, it depends on the details. Fair enough. All I ask is for you to run a little errand on my behalf. I'll give you the funds, so go to the item shop and buy me some honey potions. That's all there is to it. Wait, seriously? You can't just go there yourself? Are you really that lazy? Well, I have my reasons. Let's just put it that way. So will you accept? Why not? So we just have to buy you 3 honey potions, and that's it? Guess we'll get going then. You said you provide funds, right? Right, here you are. You kidding me? Don't people usually deal in money around here? Hold on. Now, don't give me that look. It might not be gold, but it's still payment. You want us to exchange this then? Exactly. If you sell those as they are, you won't get much for them, but if you exchange them for something a bit more valuable at the trading post, you'll get a lot more. Trade them all for sturdy bones, and you should be able to sell those for 300 gold. And buying 3 honey potions costs exactly that. See? We might not be losing any money, but I still feel kind of cheated somehow. I agree, Durin. Come on, Adel. Let's get this over with. It's only 9:48 yawns. Hey, I had work today. Then my kids take it out of me when I come home. I have so much energy. Where is this trade? Is this the trading post? Yes. Exchange material. We're gonna exchange for sturdy bones. Sell said sturdy bones. Then I gotta go to the item shop to buy this man his stupid fucking potions that he's too lazy to go get. Honey potions. He wants 3. Is this a board too? Large notice is displayed advertising a job to drop a map of the Great Forest. Yes, okay. Where was that dude? Is he up here? Yes. That is not the man I need to talk to. Hand over honey potions. There you go from the market. Handed over the honey potions. Perfect, thanks. This is the stuff indeed, exactly what I was looking for. It's a wonder I managed to buy the wrong thing before. You bought the wrong thing? Yeah, the other day I went to the item shop to buy some honey potions and somehow wound up walking out with bitter potions instead. And those bitter potions are your reward. So here you go, you fucking dick. I don't know who buys these things. Bitter and more expensive? Unbelievable. But they're apparently high quality, so what do I know? Bottoms up, gentlemen. Ah, that's the stuff. Nothing goes with food better than a good honey potion. I see. Well, glad we could be of service, I guess.
That was nothing.
Alright, so what do these things do? Recovers 500 HP. Okay, yeah, I'll take those. Why would you give that away, sir? Alright. How do we get out of here? Is it up here?
Fine.
Out of the way, you. Oh, it's him. Uh-oh, here comes trouble. Oh, it's you. Adel, was it? I've just been ordered to start work on a map of the Great Forest by the Governor General herself. I hear you were told to do the same, but now that I'm on the case, you might as well just go home. Don't people say no one ever comes out of the Great Forest alive, Sancho? Are we gonna be okay?
Come on now.
Not if we actually try to keep up with the commander's madness. If we do that, he says what he says for a while, though, then we can just pretend to get lost and breathe easy.
Fools!
Imbeciles, you're pathetic. That reward money will be ours, then our praises will be sung throughout the land. You hear me? Come on, we're leaving.
Yes, sir. Come on.
Sancho! Guess we've got competition, though I really don't think we have much to worry about. Whatever. Let's just forget about that awkwardness and move on. We've got a map to make. I always love how they have a character like that. Like, just every time he has any problem, he's Sancho! It's such a weird trope that they have characters that do that. It's like, no, I've never met a single person in life that'll just sit there and that's just how they react to everything. Not necessarily saying Sancho every time, but like somebody's name just, I'm worthless. Peace planes. Right then, it's almost time for us to get started exploring the Great Forest. Before that, though, we need to go find some milk. We've had a bit of a warm-up at the mines, but the monsters in the Great Forest are on a different level altogether. So let me give you a few pointers of combat technique. Aerial combo, air attack an airborne enemy, damage is increased and you can obtain gold, SP, and life energy. Skill finish, defeat an enemy using a skill, you regain half the SP of the skill required and obtain life energy. And an excellent kill defeats a foe using the attack type it's weak against, it will drop more gold and may drop rare items. Flash guard, just as an enemy attacks, execute a flash guard. Damage is nullified and SP and extra gauges increase. Also, all attacks will be critical hits for a short time. Flash move, evade just as an enemy attacks to execute a flash move. The party will be invincible for a time and enemies will move in slow mode. Enemies drop items when defeated. Gold, life energy, and materials. I guess that's about everything. All that's left is for you to try them out in an actual battle.
I'm just getting warmed up.
This way. love just beating just fighting a flower. I want your resources, so I'm gonna punch it the fuck out of you. Oh my god. I'm not sure if I'm going the right direction. Now I'm thinking of ASDF movie and I'm punching your salad. I do have a map. I'm filling it out as I go. I hate when I come to like forks in a map because I'm one of those that like I gotta explore everything. Oh, that's a male. We cannot milk that male. I'm apparently not invincible anymore. It's kind of the point of the game. Yeah. I just always like, it's weird. So like when I'm playing those kinds of like that situation where it's like, okay, uncover everything. I always want to uncover everything before I get to a spot that like advances story, if that makes sense. And I just always sit there and worry, like, oh, am I going to a spot that's going to advance the story, or is this more just getting to find stuff? It's totally irrational. I get that. You're a weird armadillo-looking motherfucker. Ooh, Sonic Slide. I like it. I like it. Where's my map? 3.8%. Whew. We haven't even traveled that far and I'm already tired. Here's a tip, Adel. When you feel tired, it's important to stop moving and rest for a while. If you do that, you'll feel better in no time. Stand still long enough, the outside party areas, the party will put away their weapons and will slowly recover HP. So I'm glad that's lasted. Oh, and with two of us fighting, working together is really important too. So feel free to give me orders if you need to. Yep, I know that one. That's about all I've got for the moment. Come on, Adel. Let's keep this up to pace. I can't go around. Okay. What the heck does that mean? Am I like, oh, I locked on it. Okay. Ow, fuck off.
Leave it to me.
So the armadillos need to be punched. Got it. Oh, get some. The combat in this game just feels so good. It is so much fun to play. The only thing that would make the map making better, and this is probably purely just my thinking, because I love the Etrian Odyssey games, being able to make the map, like actually make the map would be fun. But I really love the Etrian Odyssey games, and that's their whole deal. It's a very niche thing.
Leave it to me.
How are you so fucking hurt? Nexus. Is that an Etrian Odyssey game? I'm trying to remember. Ooh, leveled up. I can't hit that anymore. Oh, I haven't played that one yet. I've been trying to find my DS. I know it's some. Whoa, what are you? It is somewhere in my house. With having moved, I don't know where it is right now. Ooh, someone needs a belly scratch. Oh shit, he actually landed on me.
I'm just getting warmed up.
Fuck yeah, Langgrace was defeated. Oh hell yeah. Nah, it's been a long time since I've actually played that book. I'm trying to remember the last Etrian Odyssey game I played. And they were always fun for me though. Like one of those I could just sit down and go through. Like one, I love those first person kind of dungeon crawler things, but like making the map was always a lot of fun to me. Let's just stand still for a second and heal and drink some water. So I want to say the last one I played was the remake of 2, if I remember right. Like the creator doesn't know how he will move forward with the series. Oh, that's a bummer.
Our adventures only
Oh,
just
we're full health. Okay. Fanfare. It might have been the first one then. Oh shit. Female Fabros ran away. How do I sneak? Ah, looks like it spotted us. Guess we'll need to really be careful and stay out of its line of sight. Suppose we'll have to wait for it to come back and try again later. Alright, looks like it's back. Now, Mucho said female Fabroses are really skittish, so we need to approach it from behind very carefully this time. Female Fabros is standing calmly. I'm sorry, if you were standing calmly and someone reached up and grabbed your udders without you expecting it, I feel like you would freak the fuck out. We managed to get behind it. Let's milking it before it bolts away. I feel like we're raping this thing. I'm sorry. Never mind. Yes, the Millennium Girl. Yes. Alright, perfect. Nope. Man, she's a jittery one. Took her long enough to notice it. I'm sorry, that just feels wrong. On so many weird levels that it's just wrong.
leave it to me.
Leave it to me.
Got it. Alright. We found another monument. Let's save. Time is 10 o'clock. We will go in and see what this next area is. We'll kind of decide from there. From that, we'll be wrapping up here in a little bit. Weird. I could sense beasts all around us before, but now it's like they're all gone. Wait, is that? Yeah, sure enough, I heard about this from a colleague of mine. He said that there are places in the Great Forest where spirits' tree saplings grow and monsters will never approach them. What's a spirit tree? Well, supposedly some god who lived in this area planted them, or so the story goes. I figured it was all a load of nonsense, but, well, if nothing else, this seems like an ideal place to take a breather. Give me a hand setting this up, would you? They got that put up really quick. Voila! How's that? Not bad, huh? We should probably set up a tent for every time we find a sapling. These can be our base of operations or something. The sun's been down for a while, so what do you say to resting here for the night? That night, enveloped in the clear air of the forest and the fragrance of the spirit tree, Adol felt his body drift into a deep, relaxing slumber. One of the memories sealed in the back of Adol's mind was restored. Oh, shit. There's a very brief glimpse into his memories.
Hey.
That was a great night's sleep. But only for me, looks like. You're looking pretty groggy yourself. You have a nightmare? Adel described the memory he'd regained. A tower. Interesting. I've never heard of there being one out in the forest, but I guess there must be if you remember it that distinctly. Either way, if resting near saplings helps to get your memories back, we should do it every time we stumble across one. Upon reaching a camp for the first time, Adel will regain a memory. Nearby memory fragments will also be noted on the map. Camps also boast the following functions. Upon entering a camp, fallen party members will be revived, and all status effects cured. HP will also regenerate rapidly. Resting at a tent charges the extra gauge to maximum. That's good to know. Memory fragments surrounding area excuse me, are now visible. So we can actually look on the map and see them? Maybe? Oh, yes, right there. Pay attention. This way? Forest of Dawn. So are we actually in the Great Forest now? Trees sure are dense here. Looks like we're in the heart of the forest now. I'm sure you already know this, but this is when the real danger starts. Not many go past this and live to tell about it. It's bad enough you lose your sense of direction, but then you also lose your sense of time on top of that. And the beasts in here know all kinds of dangerous tricks, so you'd better watch out for being poisoned and stuff too. Still, you made it out of here alive once before on your own, and this time you've got me with you. So what the hell, right? Let's dive in and see what we can find. Just make sure you pace yourself and we'll be fine. Sure. Time passes rapidly in the Great Forest. Beware of its many lurking dangers, morning, evening, and night. Status effects. Yes, we've seen those. Oh my god, what did... the fuck dragged me into the water? I can't even fucking fight these. I can, but not well. Get the fuck out of the water. Get out. Oh my... wow. Okay. We are doing nothing to him, and he's killing us in a couple hits. It's over 10 levels higher. How did you see that? Where?
Leave it to me.
Was that my inspection of it? Did it say? Yep, level 18. Holy shit. Oh shit, he's after us. Oh, no, 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 no. No, 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 no. And we're poisoned. We are poisoned.
Leave it to me.
You did well today, Adel. Yeah, I'm fine. This is nothing. But you're still a child, so you need to take care of yourself. Your mother's up in heaven would never forgive me if you were to get hurt. Daddy, who's that? Oh, he's a traveling merchant. He comes and stays here for a while, a few times each year. He has all kinds of interesting stories to tell. He brings them to us like souvenirs in place of actual souvenirs most of the time. Interesting. Stories? Do you want to hear some? We could go talk to him later. They're together, late. Adel, where did you go? Gracious, he even left his basket behind. He's usually such a serious boy, but it seems he's still his father's child. I certainly hope he doesn't take after me too much. So did he like drop everything he was carrying? His strength went up. And then run over there? No. Stay away from the water people. We don't want anything to do with them. Okay. So this is a dead end.
Leave it to me.
Okay. Can we go back? And then turn in some of those quests. Maybe get some better equipment. Because I think we'll actually have some money. You defeated it? Wow, amazing. Here's your reward money. 2,000 gold. Good work. Got your milk, buddy. I see you were able to milk a Fabros. Excellent. Yep, and it's fresh too. Then I must taste it right away. This unique, punchy taste. How I've missed it. I'm going to try to make my new drink right away. Behold the Fabros milkshake. Gentlemen, I toast to its successful completion. Sure, why not? Adel, Durin, and Mucho held their glasses together and drank the Fabros milkshake. This is, well, tell him it tastes wonderful. There's no need to lie now. You won't hurt my feelings. This is, quite frankly, rather revolting. It's certainly unique, I'll give you that, but that gamey tang really gets stuck in your nose. Couldn't have said it better myself. I don't know what went wrong. The recipe seemed perfect. Either way, I still need to thank the two of you for going to the trouble of getting the milk for me. Here's the reward I promised. Okay, so we're up 3,000. And don't give up, you'll get it. But of course, this is nothing. I recover from missteps like this all the time and at record speed. I am a man. Is that how he ends every conversation? Clear. So the Goldsmith. I think, how many chunks of iron ore do we have now? All minerals. There's 12. He wants 20. Shit. Oh, we should be able to buy some new equipment though. Does he just cream his pants every time he shouts he's a man? It really seems like it. He just really loves talking about how he's a dude. Buy. long saber. So we'll go from, it gives plus 19 damage. Woo. So we get one of those. Select the character to equip. We'll get the steel gauntlet. Can we get 2 of these? We can. Addle. Hold on. Equip. Get you into that. So there we go. Definitely stacked them up there. That'll help. I want to run back out there. I want to finish at least that last quest and then we'll call it a night. I think we found the iron in here. I wish the money and stuff would like fly to you a little more, like be attracted to your character. Instead of having to go run around and pick it all up. Honestly, him popping right there, like popping in, just scared the hell out of me. Hey, here's coal, no iron. Nope. Got a little bit of iron out of that, not much. Where are we at now? 13, so we got 1. I got 1. I was really hoping for a couple. And no iron from that one. Great.
Leave it to me.
Yeah, the combat system in this, though, is so rewarding. This currently, as well, is on sale right now on Steam for 25% off. It's $17, I think, as opposed to the 25. A lot of the ISO games on Steam are on sale right now because of the Golden Week. Oh, fuck off. A-hole. That was a lot more iron. Oh, decent amount. $16. We need 4 more. I need 3 more. Nice. Level up too. Oh yeah. Is there any more? We have plants. I need more rocks. Not plants. I don't know what those little guys, like, what their weakness is. I keep forgetting to check. Alright, so I know there was an iron deposit. It looked like gold, like right on the inside. So I'm gonna go get to that. Alright. So I go in here. Go there. It was a whole lot of work to get a bunch of iron.
Leave it to me.
Oh, so you've come about the iron. Looks like the goods are genuine. Well then, I'll purchase your 20 pieces of iron ore for 5,000 gold. Okay. It's a deal. It's been a pleasure doing business with you.
That was nothing.
Is there any others that we can exchange? Let's see, iron ore requires coal. We can actually end up making a lot of iron ore. What else do we have here? We can make a bunch of sturdy. We can make 2 sturdy bones. Sturdy hide. We can make 6. Strong hair. And 4 fresh leaves. Minerals. No, beast materials. We could sell a lot of it. I don't know what I need these all for though, right? Is this just for earning money or were those for crafting? It's like you or the dude that I reinforce with, right? So we're fine. So we can make 1 iron ingot. No silver ingots, no emeralds. Reinforce the long saber. Iron ingot. So if the long saber plus 1, we get more strength to it. Or an extra damage is what we're doing. Attacks plus 1. Okay. What about the brass knuckles? Or sorry, steel gauntlets. Armor. Defense plus 1. Alright. Upgraded that shit. I like it. And I think with that, we're gonna save. And we are going to call it a night. So thank you everyone for coming out tonight. This was III Memories of Celcita. We will continue with this later on. Let's see. So tomorrow, I'm sorry. I was trying to think of what's going on. Tomorrow we are playing Stories: The Path of Destinies. I'm not sure if I'm going to be on at the normal time. I might be a little late. I think my mother-in-law and father-in-law are going to be here. So we might be a little late with that, but we're going to start Stories: Path of Destinies tomorrow. Friday night, I have a prearranged engagement with a dinner with family. Potentially we'll stream that night. If I do stream, it'll be more stories. Otherwise, we'll stream Saturday for stories, and Sunday will be Vlad's Humble Picks, because Friday, the Humble Monthly for May comes out. So that's kind of what we have coming up. Tomorrow, Stories: Path of Destinies from Spearhead Games. It's one I have streamed a little of before, a long time ago when I first started streaming. It's a really good game. I'm really excited to get back into it and actually finish it off. So, with that, thank you everybody. Let's see, is there anybody to host? If anyone's on, we can send this to. It looks like Penta is about to start streaming, so I'm going to send us on over there. We'll send over the raid over to Penta Hybrid. So thank you everyone for coming on in. As always, I enjoy it. Hope you guys enjoyed this, and I will see you all tomorrow night for Stories: Path of Destinies.